Agrosuede, and welcome everybody to Agrosuede Backyard Gardening with me, Mitchell Junior Suede. Last week's video we introduced you to a homemade Topsy Turvy for our sweet pepper. Now I'm gonna show you how to make your homemade Topsy Turvy. Before we continue, I discovered that it is better to use a plant which is at least 6 inches tall. When you turn it upside down, have a greater distance between the container and the main and the top of the plant, because usually it curves. If it's small, it gets less sun, so it curves quicker, and because longer, we can also stake it from below it to keep it straight, and at the same time it will have more space to get sunlight compared to this. So we're going to be using the bigger and the taller plants. They're both the same age. I planted them together, but because this one is black always helps plants to grow much faster. Things you need will be your soil, your water, your container, strings, a very sharp knife, well that's optional, and you'll need nails, and also you'll need a cardboard. Scissors would go with the cardboard. So let me just demonstrate to you how to make your homemade Topsy Turvy. So, and then also in another video I'll show you how to recycle a cloth bottle or bottle which you have to cut off the top. But now we're going to use an open container, so we have less work to do. What we do now is cut a hole at least 2 inches wide at the bottom, in the center. It has to be at least 2 inches wide, and also you can make it smaller according to how big your plant is. But I'm making it 2 inches wide so that my plant can go through much easier. Yes, that's about 2 inches wide. Now, what you need to do now is make your area for your string. Put your string first. I find the center of my container. Now I'm gonna put the strings at the bottom, from the bottom, because this is not a very strong plastic container. It's very flimsy. As you can see, it's very flimsy compared to these tougher ones. So I'm gonna put the hole right at the bottom for the nail. It's always best to put four for your container with 4 strings only to make it even, because if it's only 2 strings it's gonna do this eventually. If it's 3 strings it will also do the same thing, but with 4 it might do the same thing but it's stronger. If you're tying it, you could also tie it up here. You could tie that in the container. As I told you, this container is soft, so I'm gonna do it at the bottom. So you pass the string for the bottom, bring it up, tie a nail. Don't use a stick because the stick might rot quick and it might fall, and you definitely feel bad when your Topsy Turvy fall on the ground, because it's gonna go splack. So you see it right there, and then to support it from this side, because passing from the bottom it will give it a greater support all around. Side on the length, that's how you want it. All along you want the rope, the snip, same thing, pass the rope there. The ropes have to be parallel to each other. So this rope will go this rope, this rope will go this rope. There, you see what I'm saying? If you have force like that, it's gonna make this curve. So you need to do the same thing. So what you would do is cut off a few leaves, get your cardboard. Make sure your cardboard have to be larger than this hole, larger. It's okay to use cardboard. If you want, you could also use a plastic. If you cut a square plastic material, it's even better also. With cardboard eventually it will rot, but by the time it starts to rot, the plant would have already developed enough roots to keep it up from falling back or something like that. So cut halfway to the center, bend it, cut a triangular shape from the end where you stopped. Twist up this here, twist and pull, and then you got this. Okay, now here's the tricky part. With this, you can simply turn it over like that and it comes out easy with a plastic container or a hard plastic container or glass or anything. It comes out very easy. This now can be a bit of a challenge. So what I always suggest, sadly, you might not be able to recycle it if it's difficult. So what I do, if you can, let me see if I can do this. I'm not good at pouring it out like that. Oh, I'm good at doing it. Okay, you can do it like that. Get your plant through here. Then get your plant through this hole. Is it in? You can see it. Very difficult to do at first. Make sure your plant is in the center and that your plant is also in the center of the cardboard, because you want to keep it even, directly in the center. So now you've got your plants here. That was interesting. So you got your plant in the center. Now as you put the plant, the base is taller. Normally this it will do perfect, but I'm gonna have to break it down. So in the roots, now this one have a lot more soil than the video I first showed when I introduced you to it. This one have a lot more. And add your water. So when you add your water, you'll observe that it's coming down. It should be coming down. What you can do, make some small holes for the flow of air and excess water. And you could put some sawdust on the top of it to conserve water, to conserve moisture. And also plant some peas, preferably creeping or vine peas, like black-eyed peas, string beans. Yeah, you can put some on there. That's how you make your homemade Topsy planter. Thank you very much for liking our videos. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel, and thank you also for liking our Facebook page, and the link is below for newcomers or those of you who haven't liked our Facebook page. Thank you very much, and remember to share. Sharing information makes the world smarter. So let's just continue to share these videos while we learn. And thank you very much for all of you who have supported Agrosuede Backyard Gardening, for our likes and for sharing and so on. Thank you very much. And Agrosuede is out.